Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at another Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure, Mikey the Elf, from the live-action role-playing episode, Mazes and Mutants. Yes. Like I said, this is the third one I've done on this guy, and I just adore this figure set. If you've watched the other videos, I am a big role-playing guy. That was my childhood. I was that generation. Dice and paper and books and, long nights in basements and living rooms and kitchens and things. And it was just a great time growing up. It was just a great experience. I still play to this day. I get together every once in a while with some friends and we'll play, like Star Trek or Buffy or Angel or Star Trek, Star Wars, Dungeons and Dragons, Call of Cthulhu, whatever, and just have a good time with it. So, when this episode came out, I just fell in love with it. I literally really believe this is my favorite episode of the entire series thus far. And I love the fact that they made these toys because A, that's really fun to the fanboys. B, it harkens back to the weird, goofy costumes that they had in the old toy line, but we actually see them in the show. And as I mentioned in the other videos, the only other time I've seen that was Raphael in a previous series, dressed in black as a night vigilante in a black motorcycle helmet. And they made a figure that was really cool. So it's really fun to see this. If you haven't seen the episode, stop watching this. Go watch it now. They find a Mazes and Mutants role-playing game in the sewer, which is, Dungeons and Dragons, basically. And it looks like the old 70s, early 80s book, the little red book with the gold font on it. And I had that book. So I think that's why it drew me in. And then, they're playing as kids and teenagers and geeking out. And Mikey is super huge into it. I think he's probably the biggest one into it. And they decide to start LARPing, a live-action role-play, which is beyond me. I never did that. I was chasing girls in high school at that point in time when that became popular. And yeah, but it's funny, it's amusing, I can appreciate it. And this mutant kind of draws them into a real-life quest, which was really, really fun. So definitely check the episode out. I highly recommend it. I know it's here on YouTube somewhere if you haven't seen it. So here's Mikey the Elf. He is I think an elven thief is what he's supposed to be. And it's same package that we see in all the other figures. It's the same bubble with the turtle shell on it. We've got the same artwork. Here is, the same logo, all that kind of good stuff. Here is Mikey in package, Mikey the Elf, LARP, and again, just kind of noticing off chance the paint apps on the belt. We see a little silver paint here. It's not there on the actual figure itself, and I believe, well, nope. And, of course, the bow has got some paint app there that we do not have on the bow. And what's missing is his +1 ring of awesome, which looks like that is it. Or is that the moon? Might be the moon. In the show, he's got it's a bubblegum ring. It's a +1 ring of awesome, which is a plot point in the show, and that might be a custom I have to do. Maybe we'll get a third party with some extra stuff, like the book and the +1 ring. That would be really, really cool stuff. And the mutant who actually does bring them in. So third party people, come up with this. We need this. Back of the package, it's the same as the rest. You got the card with the bio and the figures. Let's bring the bio here. Focus, there it is. If you want to pause and read that, you can. Here are all the different figures, all the LARP turtles, Dojo Splinter, this Neutralizer Newt figure looks really awesome, gotta have that. Looking for the Robo Foot Soldier. Then you get Tiger Claw, which looks really cool, and then there's Slash. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed with Slash in the store, so I passed on him, which makes me sad because I loved the character in the first series. So yeah, let's get him out of package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Mikey out of package, and this series just does not disappoint. I really do like it. Even though there are a lack of paint apps from Playmates. I mean, that's we just expect that from them. Unfortunately, the bar is so low, which I wish they would not do that, but it is what it is. I mean, he looks really, really nice. He got this really cool orange shirt to go with his orange ensemble. He's got kind of this Robin Hood looking style shirt or vest piece that goes over. He's got it's kind of a close up here. His standard little turtle face. He's got this bow on the back. He's got a quiver of arrows, which is really, really nice. Again, the pads way different than what we see on the original sculpts. The hands and feet are the same way. He also has holes in the bottom of his feet to save money, I'm presuming, but way more simplistic. And again, I think that is because the show is way more simplistic. These are a lot more show accurate. Again, 100%. This one's completely, obviously, a completely different mold than the one we had. It is not a retool by any means. In fact, we don't even see his shell. Well, just a little bit of the shell down there, I guess. But yeah, very cool stuff. So then he's got his elf ears and elf hat, which is very goofy. Yeah, I like it. I think it's fun. It's like got these little elf ears and a little feather. I wish that was orange. It'd been nice if they would have done an orange feather in the cap and then maybe make this a different color. I don't know. But they fit very, very well on the figure itself. A second here. So you just kind of hook it around, get it under there, and it just perfectly fits around his head. And I mean, that's what he looks like in the show. It's just amazing. He just needs his +1 ring of awesome right there. I guess you could just put a little paint dab there, but I don't know. There's got to be some way to actually do that, I think, and get it to look pretty cool. Now, stand. The bow's kind of goofy in the fact it's just kind of there, but if you wanted to get a pose, I suppose you could rotate back like that and get like he's pulling an arrow out of his quiver sort of deal. Again, if I can get him to stand. These guys, I'm telling you, some of them. So yeah, sure, why not? That's as good a pose as any, I suppose. Definitely cool stuff. So let's see how he stacks up against the other Michelangelo figures. Here is the original figure from this toy line. As you can tell, obviously a different head sculpt. This one's way more G1 toy accurate, I guess you could say. Way more show accurate, which is kind of cool. And then here is our movie version of Michelangelo. Very cool stuff. Really dig him. So, I mean, they look really cool together. 3 very different figures, 3 very different molds, and I do appreciate that. I think that is very cool that they had done that. So let's see what Mikey looks like with his brothers. So here is good old Raphael as a barbarian. And then here is Leo the Knight. So let's see if we can zoom this out just a touch to get all these guys in frame. So yeah, there it is. 3 of the 4 turtles in their LARPing mode. Definitely digging this. Is this something you want in your collection? As I said before, yes, 100%. If you're still into turtles, you're going to like these figures because, well, at some point you've probably been role-playing and played Dungeons and Dragons. So this is definitely fun, and it's been my favorite episode in the entire series thus far. So, you know, I'd said before that I got this set from Greenwood, a Greenwood Walmart, and I passed it a couple times because I couldn't find the Donnie figure, and I think that's the short pack. Because when you get them, I mean, I always buy my 4 turtles all at the same time. I don't know about you guys, but I just want all 4 at one time. And I passed them twice, and I thought, oh, this could be a mistake. Because, I mean, they're not the most common, but I have seen them in 3 locations in the Indianapolis area. But I've only seen 1 Donatello figure, so be forewarned. If you're looking for him, if you see him, snag him. So there they are, the LARP Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Michelangelo there. So grateful that they put this set out. I think it's such a great idea. Definitely check him out. Watch the episode if you haven't seen it. You're going to fall in love. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate that. And as always, look for more videos in the future.